Okay, before I tell this story, I kind of want to show you what y'all be wearing to the gym. Okay, completely covered, form-fitting but covered. Okay. Okay, so it's so interesting when men say that older women do not, or they're not wanted by older men, because that's a lie, especially if it's an older woman that takes care of herself. To preface this story, I'm about to be 39 at the end of this month, so I'm definitely knocking on 40. I have been working out consistently for the past 9 years, okay? So, anyway, I've been going to this gym for the past 4 years since we've been here in New York. And I go to an aquatic center. So it's really like a big swimming pool. And in there's also a gym. The gym overlooks the pool. So you can literally see, because when you're on the treadmills, it's nothing but a window, right, or glass, so you can look down and see who's in the swimming pool, just like the people who are in the swimming pool can look up and see who's in the gym. So anyway, one of the ladies, I'm so consistent. I know everybody in there. Like, we speak to each other when we walk in because I'm there so often. So one of the older ladies that's in there, like, I'm probably one of a couple of ladies that I see in there. Majority of them are older guys that be in there. When I say older guys, it's probably like 45 and up, with most of them probably being like 60 and up. Like, so they're older guys. So anyway, she walks over to me this morning and she was like, "Do you know you're the showstopper of the gym?" Now, keep in mind, I don't really try to I'm not like most of these girls, these gym girlies that be putting on these really short shorts or the scrunched up your butt, type of leggings. I'm not that type of female. But I do wear like Under Armour, Nike, it's going to be pretty form fitting, but I can't help that I'm very shapely. I've been shapely all my life. So anyway, so she comes over and she's just like, yeah, she said, "Do you know you're the showstopper?" She said, "I got like 20 stories. She said, but guys come in here just to look at you." Well, first she asked me if my husband was the jealous type, which he isn't, because he's seen firsthand, how guys gaze at me at times when we're out. But anyway, so she was like, yeah, she was like, there was a guy that was walking. He wasn't even in the gym, but he could see me, from where he was. And so he comes in and he's like, pretty much wherever I moved, he moved. But I'm so focused on doing my workout, I'm not paying attention to him, right? So she said, but the moment that you left, he left. She said, "That's how I knew he didn't come in here to work out. He came in here to look at you." And she was like, then there was another guy that came in and he was actually working out. But she said when he was working out, he was staring at you. And I guess he was staring at my butt. So she noticed. And so she goes, "Hey, eyes forward," and he adjusted his attention, forward. But she was like, "Oh my gosh," she was like, she said, "I just feel so bad." She was like, "Because they stare at you." And I was like, I've had guys come up here and approach me and they'll say, like, this one older gentleman, he was like, he even told me, he said, "Do you know people look at you?" I'm like, "I can't control people's eyes. As long as you don't touch me, we good, but don't be weird about it," right? And so these are the same men for the past 4 years that have been trying to get me to go swimming, okay? Because they simply want to see me in a bathing suit, and I refuse. I refuse. You're not. If I know you're thirsty like that, and that's the only reason why you want to, no, you will never see me in a bathing suit, and I have yet to go, okay? So when men say that older men don't want younger women, I'm 39, and compared to their ages, I'm considered pretty young. I'm also pretty fit as well. So that's a crock of bull. And then I find it funny, the older men that say that, y'all don't even be in shape. And y'all act like y'all don't bring problems. But that's just kind of put things in perspective. And this is also why you'll notice a lot of my videos are typically from like the chest up. Because again, I want you to hear what I'm saying, not what I look like.